In a distant village known as Serena Valley lived a donkey named Dario. Dario was famous for his willingness to help anyone in need. If a bird wanted to build its nest on a tall branch, Dario was there. If a row of ants needed to carry food to the ant nest, Darius offered his back without hesitation. However, Darius had a weakness. He never said no. Even when he was tired or needed help, he always offered to help others. Once upon a time, Dana the weasel had to cross the river with all her things to move. As usual, Dario was ready to help, even though he was exhausted after a full day of work. Despite the extreme fatigue he felt, when the fox Phyllis asked for his help to harvest fruits, Dario again said yes, without thinking twice. With the arrival of winter, the village was preparing to face the cold months. Dario was surrounded by requests for help to store food and reinforce the houses of other animals. The hare Livia, with her young, could not gather enough provisions to survive the harsh winter. Without hesitation, Dario spent days helping her collect nuts and seeds while her own stock remained almost empty. Dario could not bear the thought of seeing Livia and her young starving. When winter finally arrived, Dario barely had time to rest. One day, the squirrel Salvio appeared with a desperate look. He had started too late to prepare his shelter and now needed help collecting leaves and branches to protect himself from the cold. Even exhausted, Dario could not refuse and donated his own reserves of dry leaves, spending hours in the cold helping Salvio. Over time, Dario began to feel increasingly exhausted. He wondered if the respect and affection he received from others were genuine or just because he was always available. These doubts began to grow in his heart, especially in the rare moments of silence he had. One night, while watching the stars, Dario felt deeply lonely. Although he had many friends, why did he feel so alone? It was then that the wise owl, Dona Prudence, landed next to him and told him about the importance of balance. "Being helpful is a virtue, Dario," said Dona Prudence with her calm voice. "But it is equally important to know your own limits and respect yourself. Sometimes, by saying no, you are not only protecting yourself, but also allowing others to learn and grow." She encouraged him to look at the trees in the forest. They provide shade and shelter, but also know the time to preserve their energy, gathering their leaves in winter to bloom with vigor in spring. Inspired by the words of Prudence, Darius began to reflect. The next day, young Rabbit Quick asked for help to collect carrots in a dangerous clearing. Darius, remembering the words of the owl, said, "Quick, you are agile and clever. I trust you will accomplish this task alone and learn a lot in the process. Today, I can't go with you, but I'll be hoping for your success." Quick, surprised, accepted the challenge and left, taking with him a valuable lesson of self-confidence. Another occasion challenged Dario when everyone in the village needed to build a bridge over a stream. Instead of taking responsibility alone as he used to do, Dario suggested that all the animals work together. Under his guidance, the bridge was quickly erected and became a symbol of unity and collaboration in the community. At another time, the otter Lucia asked Dario to teach her puppies to swim. Dario, remembering his new commitment to himself, said, "Lucy, you are an exceptional swimmer. Your puppies will learn better by watching you. This is the time for you to shine." Dario watched the young follow their mother through the waters with joy, while Lucia was filled with pride. Not only Dario, but the whole village has benefited from this change. Dario's generosity had created a circle of mutual support where everyone contributed to the common good. Dario, by balancing his willingness to help with respect for himself, found inner peace. He learned that helping others did not mean sacrificing his own well-being, and that by allowing others to face their own challenges, everyone grew together. Dario's story teaches us that just as it is important to be generous, it is also crucial to respect our own limits. Saying no is not selfish. It's a way to preserve our health and allow others to develop their own abilities. By finding this balance, we can live fully and harmoniously, contributing to a stronger and more united community. I hope you enjoyed today's reflection. Share with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Resilience and Faith, and activate the bell so you don't miss any story. Until the next